Hi Pisces, and welcome to your reading for June 2022. This is going to be a reading that just gives a general outlook of the month ahead. So we're going to be looking at career, home, finances, relationships, and future. I have some timestamps in the description box below. If you want to just jump ahead to whichever part interests you, that may help me into what people really want to hear and focus on as well. But the first card we're going to look at here, Pisces, is about the overall energy of the month of June for you. This is about innocence, gentleness, harmony, and balance. Isn't that beautiful? Aren't they lovely little pandas there? Hey, so the giant panda. So innocence, gentleness, harmony, and balance. So, you could be coming into a lot of harmony and balance. So let's just get started with your reading. I'm going to get some clarification cards as well as a card or two advice. We'll read the message of the giant panda when we're done here. And so we're going to just look at your career. So first three cards would be your career. Wow, we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. That's like destiny. Something's destined for you in the right place at the right time when it comes to your career and advancing in your career here, Pisces, in June. And we have the King of Cups. So this is something, where this could be a person that you're dealing with, but this could be, your energy too, where you're just like emotionally mature and in your, you're kind of grounded and you kind of maybe don't express your emotions that much. You could be involved with sciences, healthcare, that kind of thing as well. So, oops, too many. Goodness sakes. So just these cards just flipped right over here. Kind of funny. So let's just I don't know what they're doing. My goodness sakes. Okay. One more card for quick thank you. We have the Death card coming out. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well when it comes to you. But I feel like there's complete transformation. There's something here that's destined, maybe could to do with another water sign that comes in here and really, make some changes, some complete changes in your career here in June. Let's have a look at this Wheel of Fortune though. This is like destiny. This is, how things go because you're juggling. You're trying to find that balance. You're trying to juggle all these appointments or all these events, that kind of thing with your career. But this is being in the right place at the right time for advancement as well. But you are maintaining that balance, right? And this King of Cups, why is this King of Cups here in your career? This is, okay, my goodness. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is somebody maybe that you are working with in your career, but this is like a very, very beautiful outcome. This is stability. This is a great partnership that you could be building, to last kind of a lifetime commitment here. It's commitment, and let's see with the Death card here. Why is the Death card here for Pisces in your career? So this is like complete transformation. So something comes in and, it's going to look way different by the end of June than it did at the beginning. Look at that. And we have this divine partnership here in your career. And these are two very intellectual people. Like this is a divine partnership, the Hermit and the High Priestess. So, there are people that do a lot of inner reflecting, a lot of soul searching, that kind of thing. So, but they're very wise, like, and you're going to, get a lot of knowledge and a lot of insight, and it's going to help you in your career in June. You could be dealing with a Virgo too. And then the High Priestess is your sign. So it could be a Virgo as well. All right, let's have a look at what's going on at home for you, Pisces. What is going on at home? We have the Page of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's maybe some communication that goes on at home or some communication that comes in that isn't very pleasant with the Page of Swords in reverse. Or there's maybe a little lack of communication in the home. And we have the Knight of Wands. It's almost like you're maybe going to be moving homes here in June for some. This is travel, adventure. So you could be just, not really at home a lot in June. Okay. Oh, goodness. We have too many cards coming out. So let's see what else about the home can you tell us for Pisces in June. I feel like a lot of you may be moving home. The Knight of Wands, it can be moving homes. Maybe you're selling your home or just finding a new place to live here in June. A lot of people do relocate in the summer months, after school's out and things like that, if you have children. And this has got you a little bit stressed out. So maybe you find some information that, you have to move households here, Pisces, during the month of June. And it does cause some stress and anxiety with that Nine of Swords coming out to clarify. But let's just get some clarification. So this Page of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like you get some information, unwanted information, basically, or something that you maybe weren't expecting or anticipating, and it has to do with moving. So this card, look at these up. So the Four of Cups and the Two. So the Four of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups here coming out to clarify that. I feel like, you know, it could be to do with a partnership. You could be getting news from a partner that you weren't really expecting. And it has to do with either you have to travel or maybe relocate houses, that type of thing. Good grief, these cards are just not staying in my hands today. Let's get a clarifier on this Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Knight of Wands could be moving, basically. It is a bit stressful and it causes a bit of anxiety regarding your home during June. Okay, and so we have the King of Swords. So I feel like this is something to deal with, like a legal matter. Maybe some of you are separated, that type of thing. Or if that's what you're contemplating and moving, right? And we have the Emperor coming out to clarify that Nine of Swords. Because like you want to be in control and you want to take the lead in a situation. And I feel like, you know, you could be dealing with some legal issues, that kind of thing. Yeah, and it's to do with like a partnership. So maybe like you had a landlord that you thought you had an agreement with, and then, you know, all of a sudden things change and, you know, you want to be in control of the situation. So you'd rather just move on. But yeah, you're overthinking the situation a little bit when it comes to your home. So next we're going to look at your finances, Pisces. Next we're going to look at your finances for, we have the Three of Wands coming out here. So I feel like a lot of you are maybe just waiting on some your ships to come in, waiting on something. So like you put in the work and like maybe you're waiting for a paycheck in the mail, that kind of thing. And then we have the Star in reverse. So you're feeling like there's maybe not a lot, like maybe you're not very hopeful about finances. Maybe you're struggling and you're just waiting on this, and that's going to bring you the, you know, that's going to bring you what you really want. But there's a bit of imbalance in your finances here. And then we have this, well, the Six of Wands and the Chariot come out for this other. So the Chariot is like not feeling victorious and it's not wanting to move. But then the six of Wands here is kind of like, well, you have enough to go around, or like you have the potential here, but it's just waiting energy. I feel like you're waiting on maybe some big contract to pay off, or I feel like you're just waiting for things to be victorious from your hard work. But maybe here near the end of the month, it comes in the mid-month here, you kind of lose hope and you feel like maybe a little bit depleted. But let's get a clarifier. Yeah, we have that Three of Pentacles in reverse with the 3 as well. And that's kind of like about, you know, future vision and that kind of thing. But the 3s are anyway. But this is kind of like, you know, you were collaborating with someone and now you're kind of waiting. What about the Star in reverse? Oh, yeah. So we got the 3, that's 3 threes we got there. Maybe you're seeing that a lot. But we have the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So I feel like, you know, maybe you've had to go to too many events, or you've had to attend too many social gatherings and that kind of thing. It's depleted your, you've kept too busy, and that's kind of depleted your finances here in June. Or there's too much going on and it's kind of depleted your finances here mid-month, I would say. And let's have a look at the Chariot in reverse. So you're feeling, you know, maybe not very victorious in the situation. Maybe you're feeling like, you know, you've worked hard and it's not paying off. Like, why are you bothering, kind of thing. Yeah, again, with the 9 of Cups, it's exactly the same thing, right? 9 of Cups in reverse is like wishes not coming true when it comes to your finances. It's this waiting energy, waiting for things to pay off. But with the 6 of Wands, it is a victory. So near the end here, you know, you are maybe going to receive some news that is going to make you happy. And, you know, it's this 15 minutes of fame, and things will, you know, probably improve near the end of the month financially. Let's just have a clarifier on that 6 of Wands, please, for Pisces, June 2022. Have a clarifier for, it's being very, oh, yeah, look at that. So something does come in near the end of the month regarding your finances that kind of makes all of this seem okay. But the mid-month, something's kind of like, ooh, you're not feeling too great about your financial, looking in your bank account in the minus and thinking, well, where is that? Why is that delayed? Whatever's supposed to be coming to you. Now, the next thing we're going to be looking at is your relationships. So let's see what's going on with your love and relationships. And this can be friendships. It doesn't necessarily have to be love or, ooh, that 3 of Cups, lovely. I feel like someone might want to reconcile with you here, Pisces. But it is a card of engagement. It's a card of hanging out with friends. It means many different things, actually. But it's kind of like just getting out there and celebrating. You know, like it's a happy, joyous. So you feel good about, you know, the people, your friendships, things like this is very happy. With that 3 of Cups there. Let's get to a couple more cards for your love and relationships. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Someone has a romantic offer for you. Some of you may be getting engaged, but you know, someone wants to wine and dine you here, Pisces, or maybe this is you. Meet someone while you're at an event here in June, and then, excuse me, stirs some romantic feelings for you. Very nice. Okay, another card here for you, Pisces, in regards to love and relationships. See, so yeah, there's like something here going on where you're out celebrating, and you know, maybe somebody's approaching you or propositioning you here with that Knight of Cups. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands. Ooh, so you kind of see it as a burden, or you're too busy in June. Like maybe your schedule is booked right up or something like that, or maybe you have other plans and it's just like you're too busy to entertain this. Like you're feeling like this is maybe going to be a burden if to put any energy and effort into this relationship. Seemed like a good idea at the time, at the beginning of this, but then near the end, looks like it might be a bit of a burden. Sorry, I got something in my throat. So let's get a clarifier on this Three of Cups. Someone might be wanting to reunite. It is a card of reuniting with friends and stuff like that. Ooh, we got the Lovers and the Chariot. Ooh, some of you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Gemini. So yeah, these, I feel like someone comes rushing in here in love for you. And I mean, they feel like you're their divine partner, or this is somebody that you truly feel attached to here too. And then we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Empress in reverse. Okay, so it's telling a bit of a story. So you meet them, you meet this person, and then they kind of turn out to be a little too clingy, I feel. And that becomes a burden. But let's get a clarifier on that Ten of Wands. Yeah, it might be, you know, somebody's a little too clingy, a little too controlling. You know, the Empress in reverse. Well, this wanted to come out. So, you know, you're trying not to think of yourself, but you feel like, oh, this has a potential to be like so codependent, right? So this is a codependent situation, but you're trying to consider the other person's feelings and maybe taking on maybe too many burdens, or trying to keep, you're too busy, you know, trying to manage this and then all the other things that you have to do in your life as well. But there's, you know, there is that spark, there is that, but then they kind of turn out to be, you know, like they're a little bit smothering. This is a smothering energy when the Empress comes in reverse. And then, you know, like this codependency, but this is passion too. So it could be just like this, you know, sexual attraction, and you maybe just don't want to let this person, maybe you got to let them down easy or something here, Pisces. I'm not sure. See how that plays out for you. You have to let me know. Okay, let's see the outcomes for you for June 2022, Pisces. What are the outcomes for you? What is going on? Okay, well, we got these three cards. We're taking them. Wow, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you. You know, you have all the luxuries of home. You have everything you need. This is like, you know, this is a person that's unconditionally loving, caring. You know, this is a person that's respectful and generous. This, you could be dealing with a Capricorn sometime here in June. And then maybe with the Eight of Pentacles, it looks like you're going to be spending quite a bit of time working here and honing your skills and craft. And then again, with the Hermit. So Virgo could be heavy energy during the month of June for you, but also inner reflection, like introspection, that kind of thing, just kind of going inside, following your own path, like and trying to figure out what exactly that is. So let's just get the clarifier on this Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, this is you, you know, having enough to go around and having all the luxuries. And we have the Queen of Wands. Ooh, I feel like maybe some of you could be dealing with a couple people. This doesn't have to be female energy either. It can be just like that energy, right? So there's something that you're really, you know, passionate about, like, you know, passionate. And, but then the other one is more stable and, yeah, more stable and reliable, I guess. Then the Queen of Wands is somebody that's, you know, more beautiful, and you're passionate about that kind of thing. But the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Cups, it feels like, you know, you're not confused by your work, so you're more throwing yourself into work. I feel like this is maybe the love situation through June is a little bit of a different energy, and so you're kind of maybe just throwing yourself into work and kind of more focusing on your own. Let's see with the Hermit. But you're getting stuff done. If you're the Queen of Wands, this is, she gets stuff done. She takes the lead and gets stuff done. Oh gosh. So we have the Fool, which is your card, and then we have Scorpio, with the Tower here coming out and the Five of Wands. So I feel like there's something that comes in and causes conflict. And I think maybe it could be around a fresh new start, could be in love, relationship, like, you know, in your job, that kind of thing. But it causes a lot of conflict, and it might cause like something that's a little bit, you come to an epiphany about it, and then maybe it just makes you go and do some inner reflection about how you're going to handle this situation. Because something that you thought maybe, you know, you put blind faith in, this is kind of like looking before you leap kind of thing. And then it leads to conflict and a bit of a surprise or an epiphany, or, you know, something that's a bit of a crisis here near the end of June. So let's get some cards of advice, and then we'll read a little bit of messages there from the Giant Panda. Very interesting read, Pisces. I think you got an interesting month ahead. Environmental awareness, that one comes out. Maybe you're very environmentally conscious, and a lot of people are, right? So I don't know, somebody might be eyeballing a new electric vehicle, who knows? All right, let's get one more card. Okay, that's the one then. It fell right on the floor. Bear with me, Pisces. All right. Okay, trust your intuition. Yes, intuition all over this reading, isn't there? With the High Priestess, the Hermit coming out twice, you are maybe going to follow your intuition during this time frame. So trust your intuition. I'll just read you the message from here. All right, Pisces. So trust your intuition. Has your inner guidance been trying to get your attention lately? Perhaps a gut feeling is tugging at you like a seeing eye dog. An inner voice has been screaming at you, or you've had dreams charged with profound emotions and symbolism lately. By drawing this card, you're being urged to pay careful attention to these various forms of intuition. Now is not the time to ignore these messages or procrastinate. Trust this inner wisdom just as you would as if it came from a respected teacher. Know that you aren't imagining the guidance. Its powerful and repetitive voice is a sign that you are truly getting clear and trustworthy messages that are worth following. So, yeah, I feel like if you kind of don't follow your intuition, you know, you could have a bit of a crisis moment here. But then we have the Giant Panda. Let's see what the Giant Panda's message is for you here, Pisces, for June. What is going on with the Giant Panda? Apologies, I have to look through. They're not alphabetized or anything, so there's a little challenging to find the page numbers of this book. Okay, so the Giant Panda. So when the Giant Panda climbs into your world, he comes with a quiet but very important message. Be kind to yourself. The world around you may be racing with pressures and expectations, and it can be tempting to press yourself to keep up. But the call for this moment is to give yourself the opportunity to retreat into a space and a pace that is calming, that is soothing, and that is nurturing to your soul. Sometimes life calls for bursts of accelerated action, but the long-term vitality of all relationships and endeavors comes with a balance of being and doing, of stillness and action, of inward reflection and outward expression. Now is the time to measure and reclaim the balance of yin and yang in your life. So self-care is very important. You got to take time to nurture yourself. In doing so, you'll find you have more to give to others, right? So immerse yourself in activities that make you feel good and that kind of thing, right? So let go of past perceptions and programming that may have driven you to extremes, right? So you'll find new pockets of fulfillment in places you never imagined. So as you integrate your commitment to inner harmony with the pressures of your outer world, it may be important to communicate your values with those around you and create boundaries and honor them. So the Panda shows us that we can be gentle and strong at the same time. So yeah, I feel like, you know, there is a lot of chaos and you're not thinking of yourself, but a lot of inner reflection going on during this month for you, Pisces. Well, that is the message for the month of June that I have for you. I really appreciate you joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know your thoughts about this new layout if you're returning users. And I will see you in the beginning of July.